Microsoft's brand of Xbox is not going to be long for this planet if I'm right about my predictions of the directions it's going right now. Jeff Keighley on X. Phil Spencer is retiring as the CEO of Microsoft Gaming, effective immediately. Asha Sharma from Microsoft will take over as CEO. Sarah Bond will depart Xbox. Asha Sharma, a person with zero experience in the video game industry, just got put in charge of one of the biggest game companies on planet Earth. I said, fires employees and replaces them with AI. Hires head of AI to run Xbox division. Claims they will not flood the ecosystem with soulless AI slop. What business strategy is this? So this is from July last year, 7,000 jobs replaced by AI. Organizational changes, as what they said. Translation, AI got too good. This is Sharma, and she said, as monetization and AI evolve and influence this future, we will not chase short-term efficiency or flood our ecosystem with soulless AI slop. Games are and always will be crafted by humans and created with the most innovative technology provided by us. And this is Asha Sharma on LinkedIn, CEO of Xbox, board member, the Home Depot. That goes right in line with Sarah Bond, who was the former president of Xbox and the board member of Tyson Foods. Let's check that previous experience. 2 years at Microsoft, president, core AI product, led the product portfolio for AI models, apps, agents, responsible AI, and developer tools for customers worldwide. Okay. Board member of Home Depot, board member of Coupang, COO of Instacart, VP of product engineering for Meta. I'm having a really hard time finding anything about gaming here. Hold on. Porsche Group, COO, helped start and build the company, led product engineering, sales, marketing, and operations. 1 billion public debut. Marketing at Microsoft from 2011 to 2013. So she started out her career as just a basic generic marketing and went from marketing to COO to Meta, Instacart COO, board, like damn, quite the leaps she made in her career. And this is Asha on X today. Today, I begin my role as CEO of Xbox. Here are my 3 commitments. 1, great games. That means nothing to me. Miss me with these better, great, really fun. Like that is so ambiguous and does not mean anything to everyone. We've already fallen for that before in the past. We're not falling for it anymore. Define what you mean by great. Are you removing bridge initiatives at Microsoft? Are you getting rid of DEI completely? Is it going to be merit-based for the games in development? None of that. Okay, so miss me. Return of Xbox. Okay, we'll see if that plays out. Future of play. Oh, okay, we'll see. I said, what do you know about video games? No response. Savvy. Post your gamer tag or have some honor and quit. I fucking love Savvy. That's great. Nora said, under Phil Spencer, Rare delivered only Sea of Thieves, 1 game in a decade. Halo lost almost all its relevance. Gears lost all its relevance. Forza Motorsport died. Fable disappeared for more than a decade. Xbox console and brand died. Tango Gameworks and Arcane Austin died. Bethesda became a Fallout 76 ESO online studio. The Evil Within, Conquer, Battletoads, Banjo-Kazooie, Killer Instinct, Crackdown, Viva Pinata, and a ton more franchises died forever. Xbox P3, Sarah Bond, we will not miss you. Go F yourself. These MFers ran Xbox for a lot of years. And all those years, they delivered nothing. Bought everything, improved nothing, delivered nothing. Killed the brand and the console. They get fired. All that money, time, resources are wasted and will now be sent to AI. Legendary drops. No history in games. No interest in games. Xbox getting suffocated by Microsoft, just as Peter Moore feared many years ago. End of an age, end of an era, and the end of Xbox. I know it sounds wild to say. I wholeheartedly agree with Legendary Drops. As soon as I saw this news, researched this person, I'm like, stick and fork in it. Xbox is done. This is like the official day, like mark this day down. It's over. They should have just closed the studios and walked away, but they have too much money invested in it to do that. They just acquired how many billions of dollars? $80 billion between Activision, Blizzard, and King and Bethesda. All these billions of dollars from just a few years ago. They can't walk away. They are pot committed, and it's all failing. Scribe like The Road to CEO, a story of contrasts. We got Phil Spencer, a long and impactful career at Microsoft, particularly in the gaming sector. Below is a summary of his key roles and contributions. Intern in 1988, development lead 90, technical roles in the 90s, joined Xbox in 01, 08 was the manager of Microsoft Studios, 2014, head of Xbox, 2017, Xbox VP of Gaming, 2022, CEO of Microsoft Gaming. Well, boy, it almost feels like he worked his way there and earned his merit to get to that point in time. Asha Sharma, 2017, SC Johnson, Porsche Group, Meta, various roles in marketing and sales, Instacart, COO, Microsoft, head of product, and then jumping from that to EVP and CEO of Microsoft Gaming. Two very different career paths to get to the top. Millennial Wolf says, how does this keep happening? Indian nepotism? Another group deliberately promoting them? White guilt? Sheer Indian talent? I know you're not even allowed to talk like this because, oh my God, it's racist to bring up the fact that she is of Indian descent or from India. Daka Daka. Lamau, Indians just shuffle themselves from one film business to another. Locusts. Permaband works at Home Depot and Instacart. Only ever does AI stuff. Zero experience in anything video games. Now assigned by Satya Nadella, Indian, to manage the entire Microsoft video games division. I wouldn't appoint someone with such an incompatible skill set to even do volunteer work, let alone be head of gaming. But if Microsoft and Xbox wants to flop so hard, be my guest. Cassie, Cult Classic Cage, lol, the head of AI reading off a bogus script of what we want to hear. I really don't think this could be any more dystopian, even if they tried. Cabrutus, as monetization and AI evolve and influence this future, we will not chase short-term efficiency or flood our ecosystem with soulless AI slop. I want to be wrong, but I'd bet money on how they're going to do the complete opposite of what she just said. I believe they will announce that the next Xbox, it would be a PC, won't happen anymore. Xbox will be 100% about publishing games. And by the way, this woman knows absolutely nothing about gaming. Taking a picture with a game controller and headphones in front of you and a picture of games behind you does not make people does not make you someone who plays video games. I don't know how else to say this. George Torch, is this accurate? Why do you replace Sarah Bond with Asha Sharma? Because Sarah did a wonderful job with Xbox brand and she wanted to move on to exciting new projects. Be honest. Because Microsoft Gaming needed some fresh leadership. Because Asha is Indian. Thank you. And you're going to get this, by the way. This conversation is going to be rearing its ugly head with the nepotism with Indian culture and hiring other Indians to work alongside Indians. Mikita, why is every American tech company run by Indians now? Makes you wonder. Grimaldus, we need to have serious discussion about the Indianification of our sacred institutions. Again, by the way, this is how they insidiously, and I say they, I don't mean like Indians, I mean ideologies, how it has taken a stronghold and a grip that will not let go. Because anytime you bring this stuff up, they're like, you're a bigot, you're a racist, you're a homophobe, you're a whatever word they want to throw at you. It was like, we're just over here noticing patterns. Call us whatever you want. It doesn't affect us anymore. I said, holy shit. The new CEO of Xbox currently began the day with under 2,000 followers on X, has zero previous experience in gaming, and was Microsoft's AI executives. What the actual fuck are they doing over there? If you were to tell me that this person was actually not even a human, they were just AI, and they're fooling everyone. If I didn't see videos of her talking, and even then you can't believe them these days, I'd be like, could be true. You never know. So she started the day off with under 2,000. It's been going up by the 500 or 1,000 every 5 or 10 minutes. She is now at 21,000 followers today. Once it got announced, she had zero presence on social media and then got ushered into one of the biggest spots that you could possibly have without ever trying to even figure out having a place on social media to communicate with people. Now, all of a sudden, she's supposed to be doing that. Toby Turner, woohoo, a lady CEO. Now they can finally start making some games that appeal to, well, no one comes to mind. Solana, Microsoft is literally just Indian nepotism now. That's the whole company. Have you ever wondered why they rolled out an update that bricked hundreds of thousands of computers? Why OneDrive doesn't work but keeps enabling itself? Why Instacart employee is handling gaming? Indian nepotism. That's the whole company now. Savvy? Another person who has nothing to do with gaming being in charge of gaming, who is very much so the AI pusher of Microsoft. They really just cannot learn. This woman is going to completely kill it dead. Also, board maxers are so annoying. It is never enough power for these freaks. You thought AI was already being shoved down your throat? It will get worse. Anyway, all the DEI hires are going to lose their jobs now. So I guess we just continue to sit and wait. And we'll leave it at this. Akash Gupta. Asha Sharma has zero gaming industry experience. Her career started in Microsoft marketing. Then she ran operations at Porsche Group, a home services startup. From there, she went to Meta, where she ran product for Facebook Messenger and scaled it to billions of users. Then CEO of Instacart, where she took the company through its IPO and into profitability. Then back to Microsoft to run product for Core AI. 2 years later, she's CEO of an $18 billion gaming division. That resume looks random until you map it against what Xbox actually needs right now. Gaming revenue dropped 9% last quarter. Hardware sales fell 32%. Game Pass hit 34 million subscribers and then flatlined. Content and services revenue declined 5% over the holidays. Even Call of Duty underperformed. The business that Phil Spencer nearly tripled in size through the $69 billion Activision Blizzard deal is shrinking. Phil spent 38 years at Microsoft. He restored Xbox's reputation after the disastrous One launch, championed backward compatibility, and closed the largest acquisition in gaming history. But the numbers tell a different story than the farewell tour. Xbox Series XS sold 1.7 million units last year. PS5 sold 9.2 million. Console sales have declined every single year since 2022. Phil's Xbox was beloved by the core audience and losing the market. Sarah Bond was the consensus internal successor. She ran Xbox day-to-day as president, shaped the platform strategy, expanded Game Pass and cloud gaming, and oversaw new hardware launches. On paper, she was the next in line. Instead, she's leaving the company entirely. Satya didn't just skip the gaming insider for succession. He exited her. That tells you this is a strategic pivot. Every role Asha has held was about taking a product that already had users and building the economic engine on top. So get excited, gamers. They're going to try to build an economic engine on top of the games that you're trying to play. Messenger was a platform play. Instacart was a marketplace play. Core AI was an infrastructure play. Xbox has Bethesda, Blizzard, Activision, and 40 other studios under Matt Booty, who just got promoted to Chief Content Officer, reporting to Asha. The content already exists. The distribution and monetization engine needs to be built. Her first memo to the gaming team reveals how she plans to navigate the politics. She pledged to recommit to core Xbox fans and promised they wouldn't flood ecosystem with AI slop. A new gaming CEO who ran AI products at Microsoft, telling 10,000 gaming employees she understands the third rail. She also wants to return to the renegade spirit that built Xbox. The gaming audience gets reassurance. Satya gets his platform operator. Satya is betting that 34 million Game Pass subscribers should be 100 million, and that the person who scaled Messenger to billions and took Instacart from pre-IPO to profitable can build the growth engine that gaming lifers couldn't. So what Satya Nadella is doing, if you're to ignore the Indian background nepotism and just look at this as a pure business play. He looked at it as, hey, you gamers, you had your fun. We're going to replace you with someone who is a business person that is going to come in and make money off of you. First and foremost, that is the priority. We are a business. We aren't here for fun and games. We are here to monetize the absolute fuck out of you. Sit down and take it. That's what I get out of this. And I got to be honest, not the greatest look, no matter what perspective you take. If you want to say it's nepotism, not great. If you want to say it's business strategy, not great. It's literally anything but what Xbox needed to do, which is go back to making it gamer-centric, focusing on making the experience as good as possible for the gamer. And if you do that, then the money will follow. Don't put the cart before the horse. Don't try to make money first and then make the games fun afterwards. That's how it all collapses. As far as Microsoft's Xbox division is concerned, I don't want to be too doom and gloom, but after all the research I did going through all this with this Asha Sharma character, I don't have much faith in the brand of Xbox lasting another 3 years, never mind 5 years. I thought the direction it was going was on a collision course with complete destruction. And they needed a sharp change in mentality and attitude to save it. This just pushed the gas pedal down harder. This is not turning around or anything. There is a massive collision coming here. And I'd like to think Microsoft sees that, but based off their decisions leading up to this point, I think we all know better. I'll leave that there. Good thing we have PlayStation, right? Guys, I not even joking. 5 years from this moment right now, it could literally just be Steam and Nintendo and PlayStation or Sony making games for both systems and Microsoft making games for both systems. Maybe there'll be a third that comes into the fray that doesn't exist right now. The only logical one with the amount of money that could care enough to would be Apple, and they've tried multiple times and failed. So, or Google, and they've tried with Stadia and failed, and Amazon, they've tried with Luna and failed. So it's a massive investment. The risk reward value play isn't worth it. It got too expensive, even for the richest companies to bother with it. It's wild. The whole situation is wild. Sega should come back. Yes. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if Sega came back, made the Dreamcast 2? I don't know. The Nightmare Sphere. That would be so fucking badass. Hardcore. The Nightmare Sphere. I just came up with that. Let's get a Nightmare Sphere. The Sega Phoenix. Ooh, Nacho Ninja. I like that better than the Nightmare Sphere. The Phoenix. Rising from the ashes. That would be badass. The Sega Phoenix. Okay, I'm sold. Where do I buy one?